The shot I really enjoyed was the final shot with Matthew dancing and the credits rolling over the top. We slowed it down by 75% and we also added an effect which put the shot out of focus.
We filmed the project in the boardroom at school, and there was quite a lot of natural light coming in from the big window. And I did find that when watching it back, we saw the lighting it was quite hard to control because of all the sun coming in.
And like on Monty's side of the room, it was a lot of artificial light, and on Matthew's side of the room, it was a lot of natural light. So we had the difference in white balances. So on Matthew's side, it was a lot more blue, and on Monty's side, it was much more orange. We should have set the white balance every time we did it, but we didn't manage to all the time. So ideally, we should go back into After Effects and just change all the colours with colour correction. There was only one major problem with the filming day, and that was when we got to the location and we noticed how thin the room was. That meant we couldn't do our right angle master due to how large the table was. So eventually we decided to go for a more kind of tighter angle for the right angle master equivalent.
We've shown our film to a few people and they all seem to have really positive feedback. For example, my mum said that we showed such talent, and she said she wouldn't have expected the look to come from the students because it looked quite professional. And also other people said how they really enjoyed the absurdity of the whole piece because it was just quite random.
For our task, we used the opening of Boyer, the part where Jack and Terry meet in the room with the table, and we sort of mimicked that sort of scene by using the table again, using the plastic bag, backing one side up to the window, and
the music was quite similar as well.
Yeah, and we chose to use white background title screens for the opening.
I think the simplistic nature of our piece and Boyer were very similar. Overall, I think that the filming went really well. It took about an hour and a half to film everything.
We only planned for an hour.
I think the planning was really good as well because we went in there knowing what we were doing.
When we came to the editing part, it took about half an hour to upload the film. Luckily we had a lot of takes of several of the shots because it turns out when we went to editing it didn't look the same as it did on the camera in the first place.